Hello Internet, and welcome back to AnAuthorPlays modded Minecraft. So when we last left off, I was working on some Tinker's Construct stuff, and I can show you a little bit about what I'm doing. Let's try that again. I can show you a little bit of what I've been doing. There we go. Over in here, we got the smeltery built, and as you can see, I've been out very busy mining in order to get some basic materials for us to make these tools, which you can see down here. Got myself a hammer, mattock, excavator. You know, if you're familiar with Tinkers, a lot of basic stuff. But something that I did find that's going to allow us to continue with what I want to do, I have gold. So what I'm going to do is, if I can just snag all this stuff up, there we go. So I'm going to open up our Encyclopedia Aura here, and as you can see I was reading ahead just to make sure I was doing stuff. That's not what I wanted. This section is very helpful though. If you're not familiar with Aura Cascade, much like Botania, as it's inspired by Botania, it has a walkthrough section. It'll go through all the basics. In fact, I can click on that here. There's even a link to a YouTube video for those of you that are more visual learners, so on and so forth. But there's all the basics here. I'm going to explain those as I go ahead, just to keep you guys up to date if you're not sure what Aura Cascade does or how it works. But either way, we're going to do crystals. So this quest series will guide me through a basic progression. Note that it won't teach the mod, blah, 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 blah. I need to make Aura crystals, which is made by that. So let's do that, shall we? So if we go over to our handy crafting station, and we do one of these numbers, bam, we have Aura crystals. So now what happens when I open this up is, haha, I have a bunch of Aura crystals now. The mod author is very, very nice in that regard. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to go over and build us some nodes. And as you can see, it's the same exact thing, just with redstone instead of that iron. So let's do that, and I guess I still have some redstone left over from when I was mining earlier in my inventory. So nodes, open this up, and bam, there we go. We now have 17 Aura nodes. Or 20, I'm sorry, because we crafted 4. So not terrible, not terrible. And now we need to go into pumps. So if we just do that, we can see that we need one of our Aura nodes, 6 iron and 2 lapis. I'm glad I found that lapis earlier. And I have 6 iron, okay. So we take one of these nodes, we take our 2 lapis, and pump. So we do that, and that gives us some coal to burn. Ta-ta-da! Okay, furnace. So now, I want to start making a furnace, which is 8 furnaces and an Aura crystal. Well, I have a bunch of cobble that I've been compressing, so not a big deal. Here we go. Just take one of these guys. Bam! How's that? Oh, yeah, that's right. I stole the other furnaces. It's like, how's that the first time I've made one? And a cascading smelter. Done. And we will recompress our cobble like so. We'll put you there. Okay, and that got me more Aura crystals. So now we're going to red crystals. Red Aura can harness the power of a TNT blast to send Aura upwards, generating power. Interesting. Rose red dye. Do I have like a red flower nearby that I can pluck for my usages here? These are the questions we ask ourselves. I thought I saw some red flowers. Got oh, cool, we have a poppy right here. Oh, we'll just snatch you up. So like I said, I'm trying to do all of these quests in order to get the resources I need to start Aura Cascade. I think what I'm going to do for, I don't know, I'm not sure how many episodes it will be, quite honestly, but I know that Aura Cascade is something that I want to work on because I've never really played with it. I know I mentioned that last episode. I apologize about repeating myself, but I just wanted to make that known. Okay, so now we have some TNT. So let's see. When TNT is detonated near an Aura node with red Aura, it will absorb the explosion and will push red Aura uphill, acting like a pump. Each TNT block generates 200,000 power. Holy crap, dude. Jeez. Okay, so red aura is the way that you go around generating massive amounts of power and aura. Wow. We'll push red aura uphill, acting like a pump. Dang. I'm not even sure what to do with that amount of power at this point. Okay, well, let's keep doing this stuff. Okay, so the cascading processor will make 2 ingots from 1, and it can create arcane ingots and arcane prisms. I'm planning on doing this instead of the smeltery, although the smeltery is a little bit easier in terms of set it and forget it. This is a lot more reasonable for me right now. I have the coal that I can burn. I don't know if my thumb's in the frame. I apologize. I have the coal that I can burn. which will basically, instead of using lava to double my materials, I can double with coal. And I have a lot more coal than I have lava right now. I think the smeltery still only has like 2 buckets of lava in it. So, and I'd like to use that for like making tools, at least until I can make aura, or lava, whatever words. Okay, so I need 4 more furnaces and 5 crystals. Okay, so we'll just grab a couple of these. I'm not exactly doing the hard math here. Okay. So, oops, made way too many. Oh well. Oh, that's wrong. Come on, get out of here. Is it this? It is that, okay. I goofed. Oh well, we have extra furnaces now. I'm sure we'll use them eventually for things and stuff. Okay. So we did that, done. I don't know what that got us. Come on, go back. Oh, that got us 8 iron. Oh, that got us iron ore to play around with. That's fun. Okay, dye. The cascading colorer provides a good source of colored wool. Provided with power, it will both replenish the wool on nearby sheep and dye them random colors. Interesting. Does it shear the sheep? Supposedly. Oh, I need 8 wool, though. I don't really have sheep nearby. I killed some sheep nearby in order to make that bed. I probably should have sheared them now that I think about it. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys the basic setup for the cascading smelter and show you how this is a little bit like Botania. So I'm going to put the cascading smelter right here, and I'm going to put this pump right there. And this is going to, if you can't tell from the name, it burns stuff like a furnace in order to generate power. And then from there, the book recommends that you go up to, that little connection means that it's active, and then that'll transfer there, and then right there. And so what'll happen is aura will move in one direction, up to this aura node right here. And then from there it'll go to the next node. Aura can't travel diagonally. It's only going to go in one dimension essentially. So with no other choice, it'll go here. Aura can't go back to a node that it just went to, so it'll drop down here. And that drop is what will generate our power and make this guy happen. And as you can see, we need 190 power in order to do a tick of progress, and we need 3 progress in order to do a thing. So what I'm going to do is, let's add in 2,000 aura, and we're going to drop this coal right here, and we're going to drop this iron ore right there. And as you can see, we're now generating power. And so basically every 2 ticks, this is going to do a thing. And then we go over here. Oop. Let's put this stuff away, so that way I'm not confusing y'all. Okay, so we'll just let that run. And we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. So I've cleared out my inventory of the iron so you guys can see what I'm talking about. There was initially 7 ore in there because one of them I had picked up already. And, that's interesting. Do I not have iron? I don't have iron dust. Ooh. So there's something that I'm going to have to work on for the mod pack, because if we go in here to the Encyclopedia Aura, go to the processor, let's see, click on this, and go over here. Let's see, where is it? 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 Yes, so here it is. It will turn ores dropped nearby into 2 dust if appropriate dusts exist. So what that means is, because I don't have a mod that adds in iron dust, that means I'm not going to be able to make iron dust. So that's something I'm definitely going to have to add into the pack. See, this is why we test. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do then, let's see. Well, let's get a couple more quests done. I feel we should do that. So, cascading colorer, let's make some shears, and then we'll make a day so we can go shear some sheep. Shear some sheepish. I only sleep at night. Oh, come on, it's close enough. Dusk is close enough. Come on. Let me do it. Alright. I should probably get around to chopping these trees. I need to make myself a broad axe to do that, because heck no do I want to do all that with my mattock. Okay. Now is it nighttime enough for you? It is. Okay, cool. Wait for it. There we go. Okay, cool. So, I'm going to shear some... I'm going to shear some sheep. Shear some sheep. Sean Connery. And yeah, we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. So I went out, took some wool from the sheep, and bam, there we go. Cascading color, which gets us a bunch of wool. From what I remember. Yep, wool, right there. Okay, so next is arcane ingots. Are made in the cascading processor, and they are the basis for most items in this mod. Toss an iron ingot with white wool near the cascading processor. Okay. So we'll take... So we'll drop you and you. And... Oh, the cascading processor. My mistake. Oh, okay, that's a lot of progress. Okay. Well, we'll let that smelt down and we'll put some stuff away in the meantime. You actually don't take as much as I thought you would. Huh, okay. Not gonna question it. Just gonna accept it and be happy knowing that that is a thing that happens. Okay. I'm gonna need to make a chest upgrade. Because this chest is starting to get a little full. There we go. Do that. We'll take all these guys out. Come on. Put all you in here. Okay, we'll be right back. This is not really super interesting. Okay, and we're back. So I just finished up making the white arcane ingot, which gives us another 15 of them. And next up is the Vortex Infusion. Allows you to make higher tier items as well as arcane gems. Okay, how do I make a Vortex controller? I need red arcane ingot, gold, and a diamond. Okay, so my assumption is... I actually don't remember how to make the red arcane ingots. Let's see. So... Let's see. Basics, nope. Nope. Power consumers, nope. I want to say that it's red dye and the ingot next to the processor, but I admit I don't recall. Index. Maybe you can help me. Arcane, nope. Nothing about arcane ingots in here, apparently. Okay. Let's see if it's in any eye. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So it's got to be like red dye. Let's test that. Let's see if it's red dye or if it's red wool. Because that's my confusion, is I don't remember if it's one or the other. Okay, so let's just grab some poppies over here. Take all of you guys. It's very convenient that I'm right next to these plains. Otherwise, I don't know where I'd be getting all these flowers from. There we go. Hello, Dryad. Sorry about taking your flowers, but I need them for things and stuff. Ugh. Okay. So, if we go back in here... Come on, open the door. There we go. Alright, so we'll throw... I need an iron. You, come with me. And throw you. Maybe it's red wool. Nope. You. I put the wool in here. So, wool makes red wool. And then this plus the iron. Oh, right. You kind of need more coal, don't you? Oops. There you go. Okay, there we go. Now we're cooking the gas. So that seems to be... Oh, come on. Stop it. There's got to be a... Like, the interesting thing about this in Botania, I'm sure you guys know, is that there's no, like, GUIs or anything. So everything is done in-world. And... Oh, cool, that did work. Nice. So, 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, I'm gonna need... you guys. So do this, craft you guys. Oh, and I'm gonna need some more iron, which means I'm gonna need to draw a block out of my smeltery. So the interesting thing, like I was saying, is that there's no GUI. Everything's done in world. And Aura Cascade recognizes this. And so what the mod author has done has made it so that way when you have entities, item entities on the ground next to one of the Aura Cascade blocks, the items will not despawn. So you don't have to worry about them fading away. You don't have to worry about any of that garbage. It's just, hey, we know that this is kind of the point. You probably want to go away and do other things, so go ahead and go do other things. Don't worry about it. We got you covered. Okay, so we'll throw these guys down here. We'll let that run. And we will be right back. Okay, and we're back. So our arcane red ingots are done. And with that, we have ourselves a vortex controller, which gives us these vortex pedestals. Which my assumption is we put things on them. I admit I'm not entirely sure. So an arcane gem are the second tier of materials made in vortex infusion. Okay. So a diamond. Let's see. They come in all 8 colors. They're made in vortex infusion by using a diamond and 3 arcane ingots of the same color. Okay, so where should I set that up then? There is a section rather in the walkthrough that has, there we go, a basic setup. So that's 4 pumps, 8 nodes, and the pedestals. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't remember how to make the burning pump. Lapis and iron, that's right. I'm gonna need more iron. Okay. So let's draw all of those guys out. Where do I want to set this up? I guess I'll set it up behind the house because I need a lot of room. Yeah, so we'll do... right about there, maybe? And we'll put that there. Cool. Okay, and then pedestal, 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 pedestal. And what was that setup? Okay, so I'm going to need a couple blocks. Oh, I was like, did somebody come into my house? How rude. I didn't even invite anybody. It's like I've got my own version of Kramer. Okay, so we'll take some of these. I need 8 lapis, and 6 times 4 is 24, so I'm going to need significantly more iron. I may have to go mining again, jeez. Well, something else I should probably do is... Well, I'm going to have to go mining either way, I suppose. But something I'm definitely going to have to do is look for a mod that adds in dust. I think there's one. Like Another One Bites the Dust, I think is what it's called. I'll have to double check. It's kind of important for this mod, though. Once you have that dust mod, as far as I know... well, actually, that's not true. It's not as far as I know. But the easiest way to go about ore tripling in this mod pack will be Aura Cascade. Blood Magic will have a way to go about doing it via a spell, but not the easiest thing to automate, having tried it before myself in a previous playthrough. Okay, so now I've got these. I've got... what happened? Where did my nodes go? Whatever, I'll just take all of them. Okay, so we're going to get this set up. So I need the pumps, and the pumps are going to go right next to the pedestals. Okay. Oop. Come on. I'm so used to looking at a wiki. Okay, there we go. So now we're going to go... Oh, okay. Do that. We'll go 1, 2, 2. Hey, what are you doing there? Go away, you goofball. Oh, my pick broke. My cheap-ass stone pick broke. Who would have thought? Okay. Oh, that's gonna be a problem, because I need to... I'm gonna have to make a new pick, because I need to break that center block. Okay. There we go. So that gives me the nodes that I need. Now, we'll just open this. Screw it, we'll just make another stupid stone pick. There we go. The idea is that eventually we'll have either a Tinker's or Aura Cascade pick to work with, and there are some interesting tools and items that I do want to play around with in this mod. But for now, we'll work with what we got. Okay. So now I'm going to need some coal. I need a diamond. I need 3 arcane ingots. Oh, you can go away. I don't know how long this is going to take. We'll just do 3 coal for each for now and see where that takes us. Oh, crap. I need to put aura in those things as well, don't I? Okay. So my assumption is 2,000 will be sufficient. I honestly have no idea. It's not a very powerful pump. So we'll see. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, and then we put you there, you there, you there, you there, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, it consumed all of the coal. Okay, so don't leave coal next to it. That's bad. So you can eat that. You can eat that. Oh, are you guys... Oh, all of you guys are running. Oh, okay. These guys pull from a pretty big radius then. Nice. Okay. So now we let all of those go. That's actually... Okay, so all of the power goes in. Okay, so what happens here in the Vortex Infusion then is all of the power that drops down goes into this pedestal down here and is stored as power. Basically, we build up that power. Because power and aura are different, the aura will continue to cycle while still generating power, and that creates this fancy little loop. And so now we just need to reach those values there in the center, and we'll make an arcane white gem. So I'm going to cut to that, so we'll see you guys in a bit. Oh, something I do want to mention, and I just remembered after I called for the cut, is there's a reason why this block is in place. So aura is not able to travel through solid blocks. It's only able to travel through the air in between nodes. In order to make sure that all of our power stays continued in these closed loops in this basic setup, we put this block here so that way aura can't travel from, say, this guy to this guy, or that guy back there to this guy, whatever. It's to make sure that we maintain 4 closed loops in order to power these pedestals. So it looks like we finished up with the white gem. We're just still working on that diamond. Shouldn't take more than like another minute or 2, but I'm kind of out of ideas to talk about stuff at the moment, so we'll just see what happens when the arcane gem arrives, alright? See you in a bit. Alright, and we're back, and ta-da! We have a arcane white gem, which I'm assuming gave us another one for completing that quest. Yeah! Okay, so now we need to make an arcane prism, which is made by combining 8 arcane gems of different colors with a cascading processor. They're the third and final tier of materials. Interesting. Huh. 8 different colors, though. So then, is there something we can make with this spare white gem, then? We can make a fairy charm. Interesting. I actually don't know much about the fairies, so let's learn together. Fairies are an endgame system that can help the player out as both a utility and aid in combat. To start out, equip a Ring of Binding in your bauble slot, and with the Ring of Binding equipped, right-click a fairy charm to add the fairy to the Ring of Binding. Different types of fairy charms will summon different fairies, which have different effects. A Ring of Binding can hold 15 fairies. Wow. The basic fairy charm has no effect, but is used to craft other more useful fairy charms. Jeez, I need a block of diamond? Holy crap, dude. Jeez. Okay. Fighter fairy sounds fun. Wow. Is there a... I wonder if there's a... Like a... Oh, Cascading Miner. It's an endgame system that provides a steady supply of ore. When powered, the Cascading Miner will create a prismatic singularity 1.5 blocks below itself. When a redstone signal is applied, the prismatic singularity will implode, generating a number of ores corresponding quadratically to the time the singularity has existed. The singularity must have existed for 20 seconds before any ores are generated. Singularity is incredibly dangerous and must be contained with a chamber of fortified blocks. If the singularity touches any normal blocks, it will create a massive explosion. When it hits any fortified blocks, it will bounce, dealing damage to them. The longer the singularity has existed, the faster it moves and the more frequently it does damage to fortified blocks. Jeez, okay. Repair speed. Fortified wood is relatively low resistance, meaning it quickly racks up damage. So I'm just reading through all this to get an idea as to like how to set up like a quarry almost. Cascading looter, generate loot from dungeon chests, grower, rapidly grows plants, fisher, just play over. Oh, okay. That's actually really cool. And nobody likes fishing. That's actually really cool. I've always wondered how to make the fish or seafood things from Pam's Harvest Craft useful. That seems like a pretty good way to go about it. Higher degree angel steel ingots will make better tools. Using higher degree ingots will yield faster digging speed and will also give 2 additional bonus points per degree. The bonus points are randomly applied to 1 of 4 categories. Oh, interesting. Increases digging speed on blocks with hardness less than 1. Can I axe you some good fun puns? Fortune 4 OP, diggy diggy hole, sure, whatever. Ritual of the End. Will turn the surrounding biome into the end, transmuting blocks inside the biome. Oh my gosh. Why would you want to do that? I don't know why you would ever want to do that. Okay. So it's about to be night, so let's sleep. Figure out what we want to do from here. We may need to go mining again. Alright. Sleepy time. Okay. So, although it's listed as an endgame thing... Mix oh, I was about to say. To make fortified blocks, mix end stone and the corresponding block in a cascading processor. Okay. So what if we started off with... Let's see. It's the other end of the spectrum. So what if we started with... Say, stone. Would that be decent for fortification? I understand why you want to make a section of the end now, though, because going to the end itself seems lame. Okay. Oh, you need endstone anyway. Okay. So this is so you don't have to keep going back in order to get endstone, is my guess. Okay. This is going to require a lot of testing. Oh, cool. My food's done. Let's see. So I guess what I'm going to do is do a little bit more research into Aura Cascade, figure out what sort of builds we can do from here. I'm going to do a little bit more mining just to get that done for us. And I'm also going to add into the pack, probably like another one bites the dust or something, in order to get dust for us to be able to actually double and triple our ores, because that's going to be super useful in the future. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Hope you learned a little bit something about Aura Cascade. I know I did. And if you guys enjoyed yourselves, maybe go ahead and do that YouTube trifecta of like, comment, and subscribe. I love to see comments penned down there below. I love communicating with you guys. And I hope to catch you guys in the next chapter. Bye-bye. And a lot of people seem to really like that. Between the analysis video and the couple of chapters that I've done for it now, it's accounted for quite a few views on the channel thus far. And I'm really glad that you guys have enjoyed that. Especially because I personally like it because it's a very interesting take on Minecraft. It injects a little bit of personality into a game that otherwise doesn't have.